Hello everybody, my name is Daniel and I have been tweaking with the base robots mod. I been working on it for about a week and a half. Spent hours trying to figure the stuff out. So let's take a look at what all I've done real quick. So this is my little testing area. Uh, Robots are usually here, and I've changed it up so that you now have to research for the robots. Um, this researching this. Let me show you real quick. So you go to production. You know you have your standard array. I have all the. This is vanilla and just base robots and 2 robot mods that I've currently added for support. Um, but yeah, so now you come over here. You need to be advanced enough to have to be able to make components, and you also need to have the high-tech research bench and the multi-analyzer. Let's just finish that. So that should unlock the ability. Let me turn the music off. Oh, that should unlock the ability for you to build this bench. Um, I'm trying to make it so that the crafting insanity isn't overloading on pawns. So you have to build this bench. Of course, it's going to be super expensive compared to, vanilla, but that's because you're getting essentially free pawns that don't count towards your population and don't need food, don't have moods, all that. So you can put that down, build it. Um, I think I'm missing gold, plasteel components. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to add resources so that they can build them. So, let's see. Spawn stack. And that didn't work. Let's see. That one's still not the right one. It's direct stacked, I believe. Yeah. Advanced components. Let's just put a whole bunch of them down. And I need gold and plasteel, so let's see. Gold. Alright. Let's do a stack of plasteel. Just to show that it works. I don't have any zones or anything active. I'll just do something like that. So let me get the spawn to fabricate this bench. Fast forward it. And now we have this custom bench to do all the stuff for the hauling bots. So far, the only thing I've added to it is to link up with the tool cabinet, because it's basically a rip-off of this one, except I just added some little arts, changed the name. Probably going to change the power before I upload it. But anyways, now we have a bill here, and you have the disassemble mechanoid option. Have the ability to make your components here, but now it adds these 2 new items that are going to be required. So you're going to need to have a lot of cam fuel and a lot of uranium, plasteel, basically very expensive items, and now requires minimum skills. Yeah, so that unlocks that item. Now I added a microchip item. These are very expensive too, and these actually require a higher crafting skill, which I think I'm probably just gonna do 10-10 out of both of them. You know, I've been testing it. It took forever for the I think I did like 6 hours on the graphics. But anyways, instead of crafting them, I'm just gonna do like toggle direct stack, and uh it should show up right here. So here's some batteries. I added a little custom graphic. You know, I did the best I could. You know, it was 6 hours of work or whatever to do all these graphics by itself, get the code working. Um, you know, I didn't make the mod, but I've just been taking care of it. Now there's these microchips as well. So yeah, you can start making them early, but they're still really expensive. And that unlocks the parts. You still don't have the robot, so let's say I'm gonna make the hauling robot. So it's still gonna require, you know, the high-tech bench and all that stuff. We're just gonna insta debug it, go back to this little menu, and now you can make the hauling robot. And it's gonna require 30 batteries, 15 microchips, 75 plasteel, and that's also a crafting 10. So I figure I'm gonna add intellectual and crafting to it, but I removed them from here, or here I believe I removed them. Oh, they're still there. I'll have to figure out what's going on here. I'm not too sure why they're there. I think I had done it so that they can appear on two different things, but then I removed it. Yeah, so I'll fix that before it's all over. Um, let's tell the pawn to make it now. So there they go. She's going to work. Took the plasteel. Working at the little bench. And you now have your robot using a whole another station. So let's fast forward a little bit. She's gonna drop the robot. They have their custom names. This one now has its own energy. And I'm gonna go research. Gonna unlock the cleaning one. And now I have the cleaning one on here as well. Let's go to Bowman again. Prioritize fabricating. She puts the items there. She's working hard. Yeah, so that each robot has a different skill, different stats. So now you only need 3 items to build the robot, whereas earlier you were hauling, I think you were hauling about 9 items, which was taking forever because they had to go back, come back, they had to go get it, come back, go get it, come back, and then it wouldn't make an object unless all of them were there, and so your pawns would get way too tired. They would get way too tired and start having mood changes, so I'm hoping that changed it up a little bit. So this one has 150, which is, you know, I had shown that already. Let's just do activate all, pause it, and I changed the naming convention. I hope it works. Nah, I need to remove 1 digit. But yeah, by the time I upload it, this should be fixed. I'm thinking I'm just gonna use initials, but I should have the naming fix on here. I can't do anything about like the last name or whatever, but you'll be able to give it an individual name. And that's about it. That's about all I've been able to do so far. Still the same bots. You know, they just have you know, I edited the stats. They just now require for you to build this bench, and they're here. And now, you know, the battery parts are there. Let's just check one of these battery parts. I need 10 components, 20 plasteel, uranium, and chem fuel. I forgot what number amount of batteries I did. Okay. Let's see. Uranium. and chem fuel. Yep. Let's turn that on. Send her over here. She's gonna grab the resources. So now they only require 4 resources to make 1 object. And there she goes. And you get 10 per craft. And to make the hauling workbench, you only have to do 2 battery operations. So I guess I should name this to make 10 robot batteries. I'll fix it up a little bit. Let's try to make a microchip. So I need silver and gold for this, and steel. I think I have it all. Tell her to go fabricate it. She brings the objects over. I'll start working it. It takes a little bit longer to do it. Moving fast. I went too fast. I missed it. Let's just do it again. Make another microchip. Add a workbench so it can go faster. Yeah, I don't care that you're sad. There we go. Turn God mode back off. She's working. She's about to finish. Let's see. So there's 5. Every craft adds 5 microchips, and I'm not too sure why the icon hasn't changed over. Like I said, I'm still testing a little bit. So yeah, you get 5 per craft, and to make the cleaning robot, you need 15. So it's going to be 3 crafts, which significantly shorten this down. So in the end, it's going to take 3 advanced components, a lot of steel, 30 gold, 300 silver to make that, and then 30 components, 60 plastic steel, 30 uranium, 150 chem fuel, which is going to total up to what it used to cost, or maybe a little bit more or less for the Arctic robot, but it makes it saner, so that one pawn doesn't have to keep going back and forth. I'm not too sure when exactly it tips over to the 20, when it tips over to the different animation, to the different icon. I mean, I guess when it's at 25, it'll tip over. Yeah, once it's at 25, it'll go into it's full, the stack full. But yeah, that's basically it for now. I might add one more part for the robots to try to remedy the crafting a lot, because this still requires, 4 items a pop. This one still requires 4 items a pop. I wouldn't mind adding one more and just having 2 items, 2 ingredients per item. That way they only have to go to the stockpile twice and then start crafting. But yeah, that's about it. I'll be uploading this mod sooner or later, and if you have any questions or suggestions, I have the XML coded so that you can just go in there and change them yourself. Add your own bench. I'm gonna attempt to make a custom tool bench and increase the speed factor or whatever. So yeah, this is Daniel, and thank you for using my mod.